talk a little bit more about the team. First of all, who's coming back that we know of for next year?
Right now, who we have signed is Ryan Sexsmith, Matt Wagner, and Tim Riccio. We are very close to signing about 3 or 4 other guys from last season. We're waiting on a couple of other little things to come in. We're probably going to end up returning between 8 and 10 guys from last season, which will be a little different than some of the other teams did. The reason why is because we felt that by the end of the season, the guys were working real well together, and we were starting to become a team. And we had a little problem with that early on because we had so many guys coming in and out, and quite frankly, we just had so many injuries. It's nothing more than any other team probably has to deal with, but it was coming at bad times to keep people for us. So our plan is to return between 8 and 10, and then to have about 7, 8, 10 new faces on this team as well. And we have some other announcements coming out in the next couple of weeks that we think are going to help fill those spots very effectively.
I know that one change that occurred in the off-season was that Jason Reichert will not be returning as head coach. Do we have any word on who his replacement's going to be, when we're going to hear about this?
Ideally, I'd like to be able to say that you'll know something by the end of this week. I can't promise that. We have narrowed it down to about our last 4 candidates, which is very different than we did last year. We had over 45 people, I think, 45 or 46 people that applied for the position this year.
Wow.
So we've done a lot of interviews, and we're trying to find the right fit, both from someone that can work well in the community, but also someone that has some experience and has some background and even has some connections, and wants to work to help get these guys moved out of here too. That's one of the keys, and a lot of that has to do with where a coach comes from, and the connections that he's established. So we have looked at guys. We've looked at some guys. One of the candidates has been an assistant coach in the ECHL for the last 12 years. So he comes from a real strong organization and comes from a real strong coaching background. So that's just one of the 4 finalists, if you will, that we're at this point. So we're hoping to make a decision sometime in the next couple of weeks as well.
So you're also looking for a coach that can also move you into the next level easily.
Well, it's not necessarily. We have no problem. We have no problem giving a guy an opportunity to be a first-time head coach at the single A level. Now, that's not to say that he will then make the jump to the double A level. He may not be prepared to do that yet. That's not to say he wouldn't be. Coming in here and being a single A coach for a couple of years, may help him to get to that point, and then it might be a very easy, very smooth transition for us as an organization as well as for this individual as a coach. Right now, we're looking at the near future. We want the guy that's going to put a great team together for this upcoming season and try to bring a championship.
That would be pretty wonderful. When are we going to hear about the schedule? I think you said it's going to be pretty soon.
Schedule will be released on July 4th. We've basically got everybody's dates and everything secured as to when they can and can't be at home. We're waiting on one more thing to come in, hopefully this week or middle of next. But the schedule is slated to come out on July 4th, and we're right on target for being able to release that.
Do you know how many home dates we're going to have this year?
No. I'm willing to guess that it's going to be, either the same as last year or as many as 24 or 25.
Oh, that'll be a lot of fun. Anything else that you wanted to talk about with the team? Anything new? Anything we haven't heard about yet?
No, it's like I said. I know that sometimes it seems like it's real quiet this time of year, but we're getting ready to make some big time release some big time information that I think is going to get people very excited about this upcoming season. But until all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted, you can't really put that information out there. So, but we've got we're getting close. We're only 4 months from when we dropped the puck. So we were able to move our season up. Our season's actually going to start on the 23rd of October this year.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Now the Evansville IceMen will not be at home opening weekend, but we'll be home the following weekend. But we were able to move it up and to start a little bit earlier. So we're 4 months from dropping the puck. So.
Well, I'm certain there'll be a group of us that'll be willing to go to Dyer if it opens up there for the opening weekend. Open tryouts are the first weekend of August?
August 1st and
August
2nd.
1st and 2nd. Is that open to the public?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know, we want these kids that are coming in from all over the country to come in here and not just see what our organization is going to be about, but see what the fans in the community are like here in Evansville. And they're going to be able to be here for 2 days this year. Last year our tryout was just 1 day, but you know, this year we've got a full day on Saturday and half a day on Sunday. So we encourage as many people to come out here and root on what could potentially be future IceMen.
I will certainly be here. That's all I had for you, Chip. Thank you so much for sitting down with me, and we're going to get this out to the fans really soon.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, thanks.
Dixie.